Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Afro Luigi, and we are back in Rebirth after completing the Talati Outpost DLC. Well, after completing the Rising Tide mission chain, there wasn't a lot to the Talati Outpost for mission chains. As for and I was about to start recording when I realized I hadn't covered the 3.1 patch. Uh, Things I've noticed. Mostly, it was just a bunch of fixes. Mission chains were fixed. Um, hacking mini games with less than 3 objectives can now be completed. I missed that. Crate, animation fixes, cockpit placement, fixed an unreachable crate, um, fixed a floating ad sign, hull values of the Albatross extra large, fixed loss of volatile wares, which are things like hacking ships, fixed rare ships appearing with the wrong name, fixed missing hull sections on some ships in 3.0. UI control lockup if autopilot is deactivated within something, and fix more potential causes and improve crash reports. Something I just noticed with the 3.1 patch though is it's a lot smoother. Like watching my frame rate even back there. Let's head to Omicron actually, and just figure that out. Because it seems to me as if the frame rate has shot up with recently. Not sure if that's because I've been working on my computer or something else, but let's head over and find out. Let's head over to there. But yeah, 3.1 seems to have. There's performance is continuing improving. Like I said, looking at my frame rate, I would have a more accurate frame rate, but for some reason I've been having problems with my Steam overlay, which I've posted about in the Steam discussions. I need to update that discussion thread after this video episode though, because of it's also not showing frame rates because I've set Steam to show me my frame rates. But my frame rate, according to OBS, isn't dropping below 30 frames per second. So cool. But or that might mean it's recording at 30 frames per second. Either way, in game I'm noticing a remarkable improvement. We'll see if we get any hiccups once we get to Omicron Luray though. So as for that, I think oh right, this system. As for other things, X2 the Threat, that series is wrapping up. I'm having a lot of problems with that final mission chain, though. I might have to start that final quest line. Apparently the whole thing is timed, as you guys saw with yesterday's episode. I died a couple more times, and it is timed overall, so I'll probably have to start over from scratch and do a bit better. Maybe equip my fighter craft with some actual guns, which might help. As for the Alien Isolation, it's one of my least popular series. Oh, it is the least popular series on my channel. Which I'm still gonna be uploading it though. But I think I'm not gonna finish the. I'm not gonna finish the game on a live stream once I got finished with the. Sorry, I keep getting interrupted. Once I get finished with the footage, I'm gonna start recording it and uploading it as if I would another series. Not gonna live stream it. As the live stream I didn't get any views either. I also don't have I don't have the time to invest. And I think that covers gaming. Once again, I don't think I say this enough, but I'd like to thank you all for watching my stuff. It means a lot to me that you guys are enjoying my stuff. Every view and like helps. Not that you need to. I don't even mind if you dislike it. If you dislike it, I think that's all for that. Let's turn off. As for other than that, I think everything's going. My real life stuff, everything's going well. I'm still having a problem with my secondary computer. Get this. I mentioned a while ago that I was having problems where it would randomly apparently go to sleep. I've been paying more attention to it lately, and it only ever does it when I'm watching YouTube videos. Like if I pause a YouTube video and leave it for like 30 minutes like I'm doing right now, it won't go to sleep. But if I leave it for 10 minutes during the if I'm watching a video and it's live, well not live, if it's running, like playing, it'll about 10-15 minutes in, it will go to sleep. Sometimes 5 minutes in. But if I instead load up playlist in Windows Media Player, AVI files, MP4s, and the like. It will play no problem. But then I have an issue with my TV being old, which is unrelated to the computer. But it's the weirdest error for sleeping. I'm really starting to think it's heat related because I do have a wood stove in my room. So I'm going to be probably dusting out both the TV and the computer and the laptop this weekend. See if that gets rid of some of my problems. If not, I might just have to live with it, which I'm fine with. But yeah, the TV issue is after a while, well, every now and then it won't play the sound, but if you pause the video, turn off the TV, and turn it back on and resume playing, the audio will play fine. Oh, excuse me, the video will play fine. So, definitely leaning towards it's a heat problem for the TV. But the computer, I have no idea what it could be. Last time I was having heat problems with my computer was when I was, it was in my last place I lived in, and I was having, it was a heat issue. It was a gaming laptop, well, and it would get up to about, what was it, 120 degrees Celsius, the CPU, and when it got to the, or was it just 100 degrees? One way or another, it would get to the point where it could boil water, and then the CPU would just shut everything off. And dusting out the computer fixed most of that issue. But once again, it's not. What is that? Is that the jump beacon? Oh yeah, that's the jump beacon. Anyway, here we are in Omicron layer. Let's see how the frame rate is holding up. Yeah. A couple hang-ups, but that's loading right now. So yeah. Frame rate is improved. Sweet. I think any further improvements for frame rate might have to come from me upgrading my computer again, which it's time to. Especially, I need to check out the, one game I'm really looking forward to for 2015 is The Witcher 3, which I need to check if my computer meets the requirements for. And if I don't, I have an upgrade goal to meet. I might play that one. Mind you, that game is really adult-oriented. There's some very inappropriate material for YouTube there. Also, it would go against the theme I've been setting so far of space games. Mind you, I don't want to be hooked into that because that would just force me to what games I'd end up playing. The only games I'd end up playing if I did that would be Rebirth. I'm probably not gonna play that new Star Citizen game. I've been following it, and it's the and it's gonna be focused entirely on the multiplayer action, which is not. Oh, I have a destination. So yeah, that's one thing I've noticed in recent patches is space is much more dangerous. Commerce Core, not there. It's yeah, yeah. This station here had its construction ship destroyed with. It seems to be doing fine though. We'll go check it out anyways. And just so we can keep checking around Omicron the race space for frame rates. 1 second. So where are we going? Oh, the frame rate thing just popped up again. Okay, frame rates have dropped in Omicron Array, of course, but oh. And let's see. Okay, that's weird. The frame rate's popping in and out, but yeah. Actually, hold on. Okay, in Omicron Array space with heavy, yeah, there's still a bit. I'm still having frame rate issues. Not enough that the game's unplayable. It's just kind of jerky, just a bit jerky. Anyways, let's go check out the H2O distillery, see how it's doing. I definitely need to, oh, yeah, some frame rate issues here. Still averaging out at a decent frame rate, though. 29, 24, 26, 30. Okay, so Omicron Array, of course, it's heavy space, so we'll probably get something similar in Albion with the frame rates dropping. But it's averaging out to about 30 frames per second. As for getting it to 60 frames, I don't I actually kind of like 60 frames per second stuff. It just looks weird to me. Everyone says it looks really good. Whenever I watch 60 frames per second, it just looks really weird to me. And, like, it's almost surreal. I get the same thing with 3D though. I can't stand 3D videos. Just gives me a headache. I'm I haven't tried the Oculus Rift yet for 3D as for immersive gameplay. Um, kind of interested in trying it. I'm not sure if I'm willing to sink the money into it yet. Might wait a couple years, or I might never get it because once again, I have a. It seems like a gimmick to me right now so far. Not a lot of games support it. Also, I don't play any games, so that would really be too into it. I'm never gonna I'm not gonna say I'm never gonna try get one. It just right now it's not something that interests me too much. I've been following it, but not too interested in it. So, and actually, let's check the H2O distillery in Omicron, see how it's doing for money wise. That's not the money. Manager. It's making me money. That's 1,000,000 credits right there. But yeah, as you can see here, it's lost both its the mining ship and the defense. Well, actually, it only had it didn't have a defense ship, but it's lost both the mining ship and the construction vessel. So there is danger. I wonder what took it out. Apparently, the pirates here use tutorials. So we'll have a look. But that's one thing I'm gonna have to pay. That's one thing I'm gonna have to pay attention to from now on is the actual defending of stations. Because right now up till now I've only been leaving them undefended except for drones. So I'm gonna have to start adding destroyers to all my stations. Once I finish building up my empire, though, I don't have a lot of all my monies right now is going into expanding my empire, right? And in particular, right now it's the URV parts supply. I might still tossing around the idea of just starting over with a new save game. Cause and I had a thought. Right, the Rising out the Talati DLC. It was supposed to have a cutscene. I may have mentioned it during the Talati Outpost stuff. It's been a little while. Uh, there was supposed to be a cutscene, but the reason I didn't get it is because I was using a very old save file. The save file dates back to what 2.1 or 2.5. Oh yeah. Oh wow, that's quite a bit of damage. Look at this. And there's a missing section right there. That might need a reload to fix though. This module's intact though. Now let's turn on the info section. Yeah, this module's intact. Storage modules look okay from here. So just that one string there. Oh no, there's a connector right there that's damaged, and that one there. That's quite a bit of damage. So yeah, definitely gonna have to look at defending stations now. Except in core worlds. I haven't had any problems with raiders attacking in Glaring Truth, just outside it. So extremely core sectors not so much. What is this? What is this? What is that thing? This is kind of a weird shaped thing. Ulmericron? What is this? Info? Construction URV details. Fuel. Oh, this is a small destroyer. Okay. Or carrier class something. That's a lot of fighter escorts though. Did I see a pirate ship over there? Riot Squad Malcon. Yeah. Hmm. Mind you, the defense ships didn't do much to help me on my other station. Let's see, which one was it? Metalworks, right? Yeah, this guy. This guy has a right there. Oh, there it is. Has a Cyclops destroyer escorting it, but it still lost its construction ship. and took some did take some hull damage. A few modules were destroyed. So, oh, new stuff coming for future patches. If any of you hang around the Egosoft forums, I highly recommend it. There's 2 threads there that I highly suggest looking at. There's one. They're pretty much behind the scenes threads where the developers show what they're working on, their processes, and some of how they do some of the stuff. And one of the developers that's hanging on is one of the guys who works on developing ships. And it looks like in the coming patch, the Terrans are going to be getting a couple new vessels, in particular mining ships. So they'll actually have ships that do what the lore says the Terrans are known for, which is mining. So looking forward to that. Won't have to raid, make smuggling runs into Albion to get mining vessel or Omicron Lorraine anymore. You can just build everything you need from DeVries, provided you provide the resources. Which with my current setup here, I can do more or less. Yeah, about the only thing I can't supply with this is reinforced metal plating because I made a mistake and built a metalworks yard instead of a construction shop. I think it's what it's called. Checking my notes. Yeah, a construction shop is the one I want. A construction shop produces chemical compounds, refined metals, and reinforced metal plating. Where am I? Okay. So yeah, new vessels coming for the Canterans, which is always good. And hopefully their next patch is going to cover managers. Because the Talati Outpost deal, the 3.0 patch was very much focused on pirates. So I'm hoping to see a station manager patch coming out soon, which hopefully will take care of all the issues I've been having with stations. Mainly, the 2 I'm still having are managers not focusing on the wrong materials to bring in, so they'll run short, and of course the defense ships not defending properly, which that might actually be a combat patch that's needed for that one. But yes, Egosoft is still continuing to work on this game, and as you can see by the behind-the-scenes threads, no word yet on what the next patch is actually going to include. They haven't released the beta for that yet, but it's still early in the new year. Egosoft usually takes a month between their patches so far is what they've been doing. A month between betas. I think the longest we've waited is 2 months. So we'll see what happens with the next patch. I'm continuing to play this game, and I still quite enjoy it. Right now I'm kind of at a boring part because I'm trying to farm. Well, not farm. I'm just trying to gather. The waiting for reinforced metal plating is killing me.
We're looking forward to our new task.
Next playthrough is definitely the first thing I'm going to be building is a construction shop. Reinforced. 139.
We're on our way. If you come good on your side of the deal.
Where am I going? Alright, I'm heading back to Omicron, not Omicron, DeVries. Haven't done anything yet with Fields of Opportunity, mainly because it's such a dangerous region. Right now, if you try attempting to dock with the Overwatch station, your ship, the dangerous fields in the region will actually take out your freighters. Yeah, what's this? No, that's the Xenon sector with nothing in it. But I was looking at it, and actually, the Fields of Opportunity would be another good place to set up. It would be another good place to set up an H2O distillery. Apparently, water is highly needed no matter where you go. Where am I going? All right. So keep watching. I'm going to keep playing this game and keep supporting Egosoft. But I'll see you guys in the next episode. I'll see what I end up doing. I may just do mission farming, or I might be starting over. If any of you guys have watched this whole thing to get to this point, let me know if you guys want me to see over. I'm thinking of doing another playthrough in hard mode. So, bye.